Here's how you can get rich by simply using your VA home loan benefits. And you probably didn't know this, but your VA benefits are not just for buying houses. It's a powerful tool to build wealth. In this video, I'm going to show you 3 simple steps to where I've helped thousands of military families and veterans use their home loan benefits to build massive wealth. Step number 1, make sure you're leveraging the no down payment feature wisely. You may have money to put down on a house, but think of it this way. The less money you put down, you're actually increasing your rate of return, your return on investment. If your investment is 0, then as your home appreciates, your investment return is awesome, right? But it does another thing. It allows you to preserve your cash. If you think about it, interest rates are normally pretty low. And even in the 5 to 6% interest range, this is still rather low as far as a cost for money. Even if you have a down payment for your VA loan, you want to consider not putting anything down. Why? Well, because if you put no money down, you're actually increasing your return on investment. Think about it. If you put no money down and your home appreciates 100 grand, well, that's 100 grand for free, right? I guess not really for free, but you get my drift, right? Your initial investment is important. Now, what could you use that money for in other areas? Maybe paying off debt, maybe doing home improvements, maybe not going into debt to put those nice curtains on that your wife wants to do. Or maybe it's not going into debt and jacking up the credit card for that nice home purchase you want to do after you've closed on the house. Anyways, putting no money down gives you flexibility. I am big on cash being king. The less money you have into a house, the more money you have in your pocket. And remember, once you put money into a house, it's stuck. The only way to get that money back is by selling that house or getting some sort of a loan to pull the equity out. So for those reasons, I love doing no money down if it makes sense. Step number 2, understand the power of refinancing. Unlike most loans, the VA has a built-in refinance mechanism called a VA IRRRL. It's called an interest rate reduction refinance loan. And obvious reasons is that you want to lower your payment. Now, there are 3 main criteria you need to meet in order to be able to do a streamlined refinance or a VA IRRRL. Number 1, the interest rate has to go down by at least 0.5%. Number 2, the closing costs need to be acceptable to the VA, meaning that they basically just look at your total closing cost divided by your monthly savings, and that number has to be less than 36 months. The 3rd criteria is there is a 210-day waiting period. That starts on the date of your first mortgage payment on the last loan that you have. So those are the 3 criteria. One of the nice things about the VA IRRRL or the streamlined refinance is that it doesn't have to be a primary residence, meaning you could have purchased this property 3 years later, you move out, it's a second home or it's an investment property, you're renting it out, and then lo and behold, rates drop and you want to refinance. Well, your VA loan doesn't care whether or not you are living in the home or not. You are still able to execute a VA streamlined refinance. And the best news is the rates do not increase just because it's not your primary residence. So that's an awesome thing. Another thing about refinancing is that the VA is very liberal on how much cash you can pull out of your house. So if you've had the loan for a while and you wanted to do debt consolidation or home improvements, the VA actually allows you to go up to 100% of the value of the house. Now, there are some criteria to that and some nuances, but it's safe to say that VA allows you to use all of your equity to be able to use for whatever purpose you want. You could even use it to buy an investment property or pay off a car loan or get money for school. Maybe that's a better option than going out and getting a home equity line of credit or a home equity loan. But hey, just want to make sure you know that the VA is very, very good on cash out refinances. Oh, and the best part is there's no increase to the interest rate just because it's a cash out, unlike conventional or other programs. 3, turning your VA loan into a passive income machine. I've helped many military families purchase homes, turning them around into investment properties, and even better yet, purchasing multifamilies with your VA loan. This is a killer strategy, and some call it house hacking, whatever. Doesn't matter what you call it. You buy a multifamily, you live in one of them, and you rent out the others, and the VA doesn't care. As long as one of those units is your primary residence, you can buy a multifamily up to 4 units and no money down. Pretty crazy, right? Just imagine buying a house, living in one of the units, and your entire mortgage being paid for. Yeah, that actually did happen. A client of ours bought a condominium in Miami, Florida, and it was a big condo, probably outside of his budget, but because it was a multi-unit, he qualified for something he wouldn't normally qualify for price-wise because the rents offset some of that mortgage payment. Make sense? So he was able to get in with no money down, by the way, and almost all of his mortgage payment was covered by these already rented out units. Now, fast forward 5 years with that scenario and how much money that guy is going to have that he put no money into. That's how to build wealth. So if you're interested in building wealth with your VA loan, or you just want to talk strategy surrounding that, I have a lot of experience about that. And in fact, you can just leave me a comment, ask me a question. I do respond to those. Or you can certainly just send me an email or schedule a call with me. All of my information is in the description. This is Rick, and I'll see you on the next video.